Let's get honest. Saving money on a low income sounds impossible, doesn't it? Everyone tells you to save, but no one tells you how to do it when your paycheck barely covers rent. So when you see titles like this one, How I Saved $10,000 in 6 Months with a Low Income, your first reaction might be, yeah, right. But stick with me. Because not only did I do it, I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. Step by step. Without getting a raise. Without winning the lottery. And without living like a monk. Right pointing finger emoji. If you're someone who's tired of hearing generic advice like cut out coffee and wants a real system that actually works on a limited income, hit subscribe. Because this video will walk you through everything, from mindset shifts to money tactics, and you'll walk away with a plan. Let me open a loop with a simple question. Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, you just can't get ahead? Like saving is something rich people do, but you're just trying to survive? I was there. 6 months ago, I had less than $300 in my bank account. I was working full-time, but between bills, food, and stress spending, nothing stuck. And every time I'd try to save, something would go wrong. A car repair. A forgotten bill. A burnout-induced Uber Eats binge. Sound familiar? Here's the first thing I did. I stopped trying to save the way rich people save. Because their system isn't built for survival mode. Ours needs to be different. It needs to account for emotion, exhaustion, and unpredictability. So here's step 1. Create a safety-first money system. I stopped thinking of savings as extra. I started thinking of it as protection. Every dollar I saved wasn't for the future. It was for my nervous system. For the version of me that panics at 2 a.m. wondering if I'll make rent. So I automated $5 a day. Not $500 a month. Just $5. That small automation gave me my first win. Step 2, track energy, not just expenses. You know what drains your money the most? Burnout. When you're tired, you spend emotionally. So I started tracking what made me crash. And I rebuilt my routine around recovery. Yes, rest is a money strategy. Step 3, create a no decision budget. On a low income, decision fatigue is lethal. So I created a system with no daily choices. Rent. Food. Phone. $5 to savings. Done. Everything else? Freeze. That one move stopped 80% of my leaks. Step 4, make your spending guilt-proof. I created a $100 guilt-free fund. Every month. And I had to use it. Why? Because when you constantly deprive yourself, you eventually blow everything. That fund let me breathe, and it made my other savings stick. Step 5, turn saving into a trigger loop. Anchored saving to things I already did. When I made coffee, transfer $2. When I got paid, move $50. When I said no to eating out, put $15 in my win jar. That trained my brain to see saving as success, not sacrifice. Now, let's close the loop I opened earlier. How did I go from $300 to $10,000? I didn't grind harder. I didn't get lucky. I built a system that respected how my brain, body, and budget actually functioned. And I followed it like a religion. Yes, it took discipline. But more than that, it took kindness. I stopped punishing myself for not being rich yet. And started building a safety net I could actually trust. So let's recap the system you can start today. Automate a tiny daily transfer, $5 or less. Track your emotional energy, and restructure around it. Build a decision-free money map. Create a guilt-free spending zone to avoid burnout. Anchor saving to daily habits, triggered savings work. Bonus step? I made it visual. Every $100 milestone, I printed it out. Taped it to my wall. Made it real. Because when you see progress, you keep going. Now let me ask you, are you tired of advice that assumes you have hundreds left over each month? Are you ready to build a savings system that actually fits your life? Then you're not behind. You're just one system away. And this? This is how you start. You're not stuck. You're just waiting on a better plan. And now, you've got one.